if I can say it, Mr. Theophilus P. Wildebeest, otherwise known as Algernon Razzmatazz, known to his bank manager as Lenny Henry. Lenny, let me get it right. It's not Lenny as in Leonard, is it?
No, it's Lenworth.
Lenworth?
Lenworth George Henry. My mum must have had a seizure or something when she was... Let's call him Lenworth! Why?
And so they did. You're looking very snappy. That is what was known as a zoot suit, isn't it?
Yeah, they're very... I just like it, you know, because when you're walking down the street, Michael, right, you've got to look slick. You know what I mean, Michael? Because people laugh at you, right? Because in my neighbourhood, right, if your shoulders aren't big, they go... And that's it. So it's extra big shoulders, seriously baggy trousers, right? Tapering into like a half-inch bottom, right? Pointy Italian shoes with a slight patent on, if you like. Seriously white sock and maybe the slick back hair, but we could go for the Grace Jones flat top, you know? That is a problem because people keep trying to drive French cars into your mouth. It's a serious problem, Michael.
I wasn't that interested, actually, but I know you're in there somewhere. It does hide a lot of, or could hide a lot of imperfections.
What are you trying to say, Michael?
Nothing.
I'm trying to say, yes, I have got a big body. And whenever I walk down the corridor on the weekend, the sort of great black ladies come out of the room and say, "Boy, where you going with that bam bam? You eat too much yam and banana, you know." Try to leave me alone.
Was it always your style, though?
What, this kind of thing? No, because I used to... When I first started in showbiz, I was like 16 years old, and all the people who were sort of around at that time were in their sort of late 20s, early 30s, and they were all wearing those... Remember that old style, you know, the big lapels, you know, silk lapels and the frilly shirt, the big vampire bat on the neck, and the flares, big wadges of trouser with the little silk bit up here, you know, and the black patent shoes, you know, counter cabaret.
You just described my dinner suit, I'll tell you. Never mind.
Not your fault, you're not hip, Michael. So, about 3 or 4 years ago, I decided that I didn't want to do that anymore. So I went to my tailor and I said, what can you give me to make me laugh? And he brought out this pink material. You know, he said, "How about a suit in this, Len?" I said, OK, so maybe this pink suit. And it was great, because when you walk on, audiences go, "What?" So it's really good. So ever since then, I've liked to wear big, outrageous things.
And why not? You're a big fella.
Because I am a big, outrageous thing.
Certainly, and a lovely big body as well. Now, you mentioned the fact that you were 16 when you started in the business, and that must be, what, 10, 11 years ago?
Yeah.
So you won New Faces. Did you get a big head after that?
Big head? Well, it sort of gave me... It was good, really, you know, because girls, money, fast cars, you know. It was the choice between that and working in a factory for the rest of your life. And I sort of went, "From for the girls! Give me the girls and all the money, please! I'll do anything! What do you want me to do? Showbiz? OK."
Were you equipped to handle the audiences then?
What?
Dare I ask, could you handle the hecklers and all that?
No, I didn't have an act, Michael, let alone heckler stoppers. I was useless. I had about 3 minutes where I sort of went... for about 3 minutes, and then that was about it, you know.
What was your inspiration in those days for your characterisations?
Well, it was mainly impressions then, so I wasn't really inspired.
Who did you do?
I did, thank you very much. Good old Tommy, he was brilliant, Tommy Cooper.
Old Tommy Cooper, yeah.
Actually, Chris Tate used to say that club managers in the old days used to give prizes if anybody could guess who I was trying to do. I used to do Tommy Cooper, and I used to do Dave Allen. It was all like really easy stuff. Because being black, people don't really associate you with being an impressionist, which is silly, really. Because you just go, "Oh, thank you very much." Like that. And then you go, "I've been having a bit of trouble." And then you go, "Good evening." It's Dave Allen, see? Yeah. And I do Clement Floyd. "I thought Henry was very good." And I do Henry Cooper. "Oh, he's a good boy. He's got a good right hand." Then I do, "I'm so fast. I'm so tough." Then I do, "Grapple me, great nut." It's really right. So, do you know what I mean? So you do...
But you did cartoon characters when you started,
Well, that was the main inspiration at school, because just to impress your friends, you know. And it was really handy to be able to do, you know, Top Cat, "OK, men, let's move. I gotta get this show on the road, boys. Brain, what's your time?" "Well, the big hand is pointing straight up, and the little hand is pointing to the fire. Right, so the time is, forget a brain choo-choo, what's the verdict? I'm with you, TC. And I used to like Scooby and Scooby-Doo. Do you remember Scooby-Doo?
Yes.
Because that was my friend's favourite. So it used to be Raggy. The way Scooby-Doo used to laugh was brilliant. Dude. Raggy. And do you remember Shaggy? We fancy being called Shaggy. Me and my mates used to wait for them to say, you know, come on, Shag. Bloody
Preacher, did any of the famous ones defeat you?
No. Well, I only had to watch Mike Yard and then I could do it. This is a bit weird, because I'd watch what he was doing with his voice. I'd go, oh, he's doing Harold Wilson. He's going like that, hello, my friend. And then he, you know, I could get it from him, really, or from Paul Melba or whoever, you know.
Can you do Donald Duck?
No, could you do it?
But I can't do words.
You're a sick person. I always wanted to do those. I mean, because there were quite a lot of talented kids in my class, and there were loads of them who could do impressions. I mean, I wasn't the only one. I was just the one who had the bottle to go on stage.
Your folks are from Jamaica. You were born in Birmingham, were you?
Born in Dudley in the West Midlands.
Yeah. Did you?
Hello, Mum.
Did you find?
Soon the keys on the mantelpiece.
Did you find the accent was a gift as a comic? Is there something about that part of the
Dudley
world?
accent? Well, it's really strange, you know, because for a long time I didn't actually like it. It's really weird, because I had this sort of like, are you going all right? Yeah, I'm fine. Where are you going? I'm going down the road. And you'd be in a club, you know. We used to go clubbing a lot when I, you know, in my teens, you know, and you'd see a vision, a siren of loveliness standing across the other side of the room, you know, and he'd be going, I've got to talk to her. Oh, my God, she's so fine. So he'd be going, but she's gorgeous, you know. And he'd go, what's your name? She'd go, no, yeah, well, you can get yourself back home, all right? Because I ain't gonna give you a lift.
The funny thing is that visitors to this country don't realise that there are different languages as well, aren't there?
Strange. Language barriers in this country, within this country, it's like, because you go to places like Wales, and it's immense there. I mean, you don't realise, because you speak English and it's really reassuring, because most places you go. But you drive along the M4 and all the road signs are in English. You cross over the bridge and suddenly it's...
I think we'll have to edit that last one out.
Yes. You don't, that's the way anyway. The car gets covered in gob, you know what I mean? There's some bloke saying, turn left up, street. He says, okay, pal, I'll find my own way there. You know where the nearest car wash is?
But traditionally it's been the Irish, hasn't it, that have been the butt of our jokes, and yet they can look after themselves. They get their own back from time to time.
I like going to Ireland. I spend I do little tours over there. I went to Dublin recently. It was really funny. Because the taxi drivers are just hilarious, you know. You get in, and the driver along, he said, are you that Lenny Henry? So, yeah. He said, get away, you buggy. You don't look anything like him. Just logic, you know. Brilliant. He made me laugh so much that I gave him the 20 quid. It's only 4 quid to get there from the airport. You take my money, please.